You know, one of the questions I often get is, why would I keep praying if I've prayed for this over and over and over and I'm not seeing a difference? Well, it reminds me of growing up in this little church in the west coast of Scotland, and there was a man called Angus, and every Tuesday night at the prayer meeting, I would go with my mom, maybe just 30 of us, he would pray with tears rolling down his face for his wife. And she would never come to church. And then one day Angus took my brother and I, he had a little private plane, and he flew us way up to the Highlands where he was born, to this tiny little church where, you know, he had grown up. And I remember walking over these cobbled stones into this beautiful church, and Angus sat there at the front, and I sat beside him and I said, Angus, can I ask you a question? And he said, of course you can, lass. And I said, do you ever get discouraged praying for your wife and you don't see any results? And he just kind of paused for a little bit and he said, he's never failed me yet, lass. Wow. Now, the interesting thing was that was probably 35 years of him praying. And the day that Angus went home to be with Jesus, I happened to be back in Scotland from seminary, and his wife was there. And his wife gave her life to Christ at Angus's memorial service.
Wow.
Now, he would not have known that until the day 3 years later, when she walked through the gates of heaven and she joined this husband that prayed for her day in and day out. So never stop praying, never quit.